Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cause We're Geeks, where we encourage you to stay geeked in these streets where you're supposed to be geeked at in the first place. It is your boy, Real.
It's your boy Will. What it do?
Yes. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. Good morning, everybody, man. I know everybody used to us doing this on a Saturday, but today we doing it today because today is that day we're supposed to do it on. Listen, guys, we got a good one for y'all, man. We're gonna be talking about we're gonna give our thoughts on the Ahsoka series that just ended here this week. And also, man, we're gonna be talking Will's favorite character of all time, this man right here.
Yeah,
Batman in the building. So we got some favorite Batmobiles and suits, and we're gonna kind of give our opinion on the top 5 Batman storylines that was kind of, I guess, put together by an article. So we're gonna get to all that. All right, cuz, you ready, man, to get into it?
yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, you already got it up right here.
You.
Ahsoka series thoughts, man. Like I said, it just ended here. I got a lot I want to talk about with this, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and get your opinion first, man. What was your thought on the Ahsoka series, bro?
Well, first and foremost, if you haven't watched it yet, what's coming up?
Oh,
Spoilers.
my bad. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, we used to do this on a Saturday, man. It's a Friday. You
Yeah,
gotta call me out.
man.
Spoilers, and another spoiler on top of that, man. And another
Yep,
spoiler just to be safe.
yep. Gotta be
All right,
safe.
go
Gotta
ahead.
be safe. All right. So to me, they hit the landing. Season finale hit the landing. Had me shook as far as the the fight. Man, so the fighting was crazy. It was off the charts. One thing that I think the uh, the most recent trilogy of Star Wars movies had missed out on was the legit lightsaber fights. Especially with Kylo Ren and Rey, when they actually fought, they used a lot of force power against each other as they're fighting. So it wasn't as like going at it, so it didn't feel the same.
Mhm.
But with this one, it wasn't that. It wasn't any force power as far as like when it was actually fighting between uh, those with Jedi powers. Like it was just like lightsaber. If you got the skill set, you survive. If you don't, you finna get it through the kidney real quick.
Right.
So for those of you who
Always
watch,
going for the kid, I don't know what's over there.
yeah, I don't. I always a kidney. That thing gets seared up real quick. Uh, Serene, she had got hit in the kidney that first lightsaber
Yeah,
battle.
so yeah.
Yeah, she got dealt with, but she got much better. Especially also having her the Mandalorian uniform on also helped her as well. But the lightsaber battles was really great, going toe to toe. The uh, episode 5 when they actually had Anakin and Darth Vader coming on like
Wait,
that
was that
was
5?
or was
No,
was
no, I think it was 3. I think it was episode 3.
was it 3?
I think it
Oh,
was
it
no,
was
or
3. Yeah, yeah,
2 or 3. You think it was 3?
yeah. I
Might
think
have
it
been
was 3.
3.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. It was 3. Yeah, it was a masterpiece. Like it was an absolute masterpiece. The cuts that they had in it. It had his Force Ghost, the when he's walking through, just brought the lightsaber out. Like we've talked about him before, as far as great moments of just nerddom and a good portion, like several. One, as far as the movie was Darth Vader, but I also had to talk about the show. But to me, he's one of the greatest villains that I talked about. He might be more of a victim than villain. He's but overall villain. To me, he's like the greatest villain in movie history. Because every time dude is on the screen, like my heart is racing. Uh, Movie shows, it didn't matter. Like my heart's always racing because once you hear that mechanical breathing, it's about to go down. It is about to go down. So they brought that on here, and they didn't even really use that as much, him in the Masters much. It was just more of just true Anakin, and I think
Hmm.
that they did that really great. And Christian, he did an amazing job as reprising the role. I think this was a moment that was perfect for him, and I'm glad he was happy to do it again, even through all the hate that he received from the prequels. I think he just held it down and did a fantastic job, and they brought the true essence of Anakin onto the screen, and really appreciate that. Ahsoka being able to find herself more as the season went along was amazing. Being able to it, she become a better Jedi and a Jedi Master is huge. Uh, at the end, when her and Sabine were still stuck on the island, uh, like as they got to that moment, the big thing was even they said towards the beginning of the season, the robot said to always stay together. Like no matter what happened, y'all need to stay together. And it basically that's what happened. Like they made sure that they stayed together, they survived, everything staying together, even though they're stuck on that planet at this time. But it's to me, this Ahsoka, I was pleasantly surprised. I was nervous because, like I said, it's been a couple of times like they hadn't been nailing the series perfectly. Like season one of Mandalorian was fantastic, but like since then it hadn't been the same. And Boba Fett,
Oh God,
didn't nail it. Uh,
don't get me started on
uh,
Boba Fett.
yeah. So they just had the moments where they hadn't nailed it, but this one, I think that it was consistent. It was when they brought Hayden Christensen on, it was amazing. The storytelling for it, like yeah, they nailed it. This was a series that I think helped my side as far as keeping Star Wars on just the TV. And they can still do major events. You know, they can still treat the because like episode three showed it. That was a major event, and they knocked it out the park. So I think like this helped my side, but overall they hadn't been helping me with the show as far as like being on TV because they hadn't nailed it. But this one. I definitely showed like, yo, we can be on TV and we can get the job done. So, what you think? You didn't like it? No.
No, 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 no. So let me preface it by saying this. I liked it for what it was. It was not bad, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
Anything beats Boba Fett. Boba Fett was
yeah,
bad, bro.
yeah,
Boba Fett was bad. No,
yeah,
Ahsoka was not bad, bro. It was not bad. Like I recommend people watch it. It's not like one of
yeah,
them cases, right?
yeah.
But I do have a lot to take away from this show.
Mm,
So you were saying about the whole supporting Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars on TV thing, and this is why
yeah,
I say this is why it's not meant for TV.
yeah.
Uh, I'm not. I'm not a Dave Filoni fan. I don't watch any of his shows as far as the animated stuff like the Clone Wars or
Oh yeah,
Rebels and all that. And I really felt like this show was a whole entire like homage to Rebels and Clone Wars. So if a
yeah,
people who watched it, they're like, "Ooh, look at that!
yeah,
Ooh, look at that! Ooh, I
yeah,
know that." I couldn't do that. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on,
yeah,
And I feel like with them doing that, that takes away from the story. I'm sorry, from you telling a good story. It's like you just throwing a bunch of ooh, look at that moments at there, right?
mhm,
It kind of reminded me of Crisis on Infinite Earths on CW event, and I remember watching that, and it was like the story was very choppy, but
mhm,
they figured they can just bypass the story by just saying, "Ooh, look at that moment. Ooh, I saw that guy before. Ooh, he was in that before." It's like you're taking away from the story when you do that because now, and on top of that, you're taking away from people who haven't watched the show, the cartoons and stuff before. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like there are a bunch of people who like Star Wars who have not watched the cartoons. Like I have not watched the cartoons. So when you sit there saying showing these moments and it's like it's only reason why I know because I watch those different videos that break down stuff. And they're
yeah,
saying like, yeah, this is just like in Rebels or this is just like in Clone Wars. I wouldn't have known that. I don't watch that. So
Yeah.
You're taking away from the story by just saying, "Ooh, look at this right here." Like, because the one thing I think everybody points to, I just saw a poll or something on I think Instagram or something talking about that scene where Anakin was walking. It was like real cloudy and brown or whatever, and all you saw was his lightsaber or whatever, and you see those
Yeah.
stormtroopers running out of it. They said
Yeah.
that was like one of the best scenes or best like visual scenes in Star Wars or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, but yeah, but what narrative reasoning was that whole entire episode for? Because she didn't use the reason, like, what was your point of seeing Anakin other than to say people saying, "Oh, look, Anakin's in the episode." You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, there was no reason that didn't move. I know you always talk about the fact of moving the story forward. That didn't move the story forward because
Yeah.
you didn't go back to anything like episode 6 that's like, "Oh, Anakin taught me this, so
Yeah.
now I'm using it." It was just like, "Oh, Anakin was there."
I
Like,
got
you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you were talking about it sticking the landing. I felt like the landing was incomplete.
you.
I literally felt like that ending was to set up whatever Dave Filoni and them got going on down in the future. That's all it was for.
Yeah.
Like, when you do stuff like that, you're taking away from the story. Like, your focus should be just to make a good story, and everything else will follow. Right? We always use the example of when Kevin Feige put the MCU together. When he did the first Iron Man, he didn't make the first Iron Man with the thought of, "Oh, let me get Thor in here somehow. Let me get Captain America in here somehow." No, he made a good story, and
Yeah.
everything else followed. And I feel like with the success of Marvel, people are trying to put the cart before the horse
Yeah.
on a lot of things instead of you just making a good story and then
Yeah.
everything else follow.
Yeah.
And that's what they did with this show. Like I said, the show isn't bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there was something like you could just see it was just right there in your face, and it's like, bro, y'all gotta what we doing, right? And
Yeah.
you always heard me talk about the fact that like people aren't talking about this show like that. Like, yeah, we're talking about it like fans or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I heard John Kemp use a perfect example. You heard people outside of people who like my wife don't like Star Wars,
Mm.
but she watched The Mandalorian because there was something in there that caught her attention as far as Baby Yoda, right? Baby Yoda, like it
Yeah.
was something new. It was a new
Yeah.
story. It was something refreshing, right? It was something that caught everybody's attention. That's what you want these movies, these shows, anything that you put out. You don't want it to just be fan service. You want to put
Yeah.
something out that everybody can join in on. And that's why I felt like this show was. The show was just a fan service show. It wasn't a show that everybody can join on.
Yeah.
Because the only show my wife, who does not watch Star Wars, watched was The Mandalorian, and it's because of because the whole Baby Yoda thing. It was something that everybody could join on to. Because remember, everybody was talking about Baby Yoda. Everybody was talking about
Yeah.
Mandalorian. Even people were signing up for Disney Plus because of Mandalorian. People who don't even
Yeah.
watch Star Wars were signing up
Yeah.
for that. You
Yeah.
can't do that for shows like this. Like I said, it was just it was basically a whole homage to Rebels and Clone Wars, and a lot of people have not watched Clone Wars or that stuff. Like I said, I haven't watched it, so I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. I'm having a guess, or like I said, I'm watching videos and like, oh yeah, this was in Rebels, or this was in Clone Wars. I'm like, oh okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, you
Yeah.
know, and so that's the issue I'm having with this because I feel like I said, like I know John Favreau is on part of this too, and like I thought with John Favreau, he would kind of bring more of the old sensibilities of Star Wars back to traditional sensibilities of Star Wars, and I don't think he's doing that. I feel
Yeah.
like now it's like Dave Filoni is completely taking over, and now all it is live action Dave Filoni shows now. And I my favorite episode out of this was episode 4. That's the
Yeah.
one me you talked about a couple shows ago. It was like, yo, this was like this episode was fire, and it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another thing too with the episodes, like the ones that Dave Filoni are is directing is falling a little flat to me. You know what I mean? Like, and that makes me nervous because remember they're supposed to be doing a movie off of this whole Dave Filoni storyline or whatever. Like
Yeah.
these shows aren't getting me hyped for the movie. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go watch it. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying for right now, getting ready
Yeah.
for these movies is not getting me hyped. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like each episode I watch on Wednesday, I'm like, okay. Other than episode 4, that everything else, I'm like, okay. The last episode of the season, okay.
Yeah.
Now I do give you this. You're right. The lightsaber fight, the fighting sequences in the last episode were fire. I give it that. I give it that. They were fire. But other than that, like I said, man, I want them to focus more on story, man, instead of fan service. Because like I said, you're not supposed to just do this just for the fans. Like it's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with you also kind of giving a nudge to the fans every once in a while, people who support your stuff.
Yeah.
But you want to be inclusive for everybody, man, and focus on story. Just tell a good story. But that's my opinion. What is your what do you give a scale of 1 to 10, bro?
I give it I give it right around 8.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
say like
8.
7.5.
I was thinking that, but I'm for sure gonna rewatch it again. Combo it up with Rebels because like you're saying, yeah, there's a ton of towards Rebels. Like the
Cause see, you
first,
you watched all that stuff, so it connected with you.
yeah, like the first episode 2 or so episodes, was definitely heavy Rebels, and
Rebels, yeah,
when then after uh then once it
like
got
episode 3.
into 3 and 4, was more Clone Wars final season, and
Mhm.
then the last episode or 2 was different. It was actually that those two were actually felt like it was getting to the realm of new something new, you know. So yeah, I give it right around an 8. Watchability, great fighting. Just like I said, anytime Darth Vader can be on the screen is a plus for me. Especially if they actually give him a chance to bring out his lightsaber. It always makes me happy with my heart racing. What you give it?
A couple things too before I give my rating. Like you said, I forgot to give props to Christian Haydenson, man. He did good.
Yeah,
Not just in this one. What was the last one we just saw him in? We just saw him in
it
something
was
else, didn't we?
it was in a fun episode.
Oh, okay, maybe fourth episode.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought.
yeah.
Wait, was he in
It,
what series? What
it was
series was before this one? Mandalorian. Okay, maybe it was the fourth episode. We were talking
Yeah.
about that. We
Oh
said he
yeah,
did good.
yeah.
Okay,
So it was episode 4, and then he
and
was in the final episode. It was just the Force Ghost at
it,
the end for the final episode.
gotcha. Okay, that was what it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
he did pretty good in this series. Then, I gotta give him props on that, man.
yeah.
Like you said, I feel like he's being more true to Anakin now as he
Hmm.
gets older. So yeah, just good. Shout out to him on that one. Another thing too, Rosario Dawson's portrayal of Ahsoka felt a little flat to me. It's like it felt
Yeah,
like a lot of one tone. Like I didn't feel like the character grew or changed throughout the series. It was just like she was just like real like flat. And I don't know, maybe it's what they wanted her to be,
not
but
as much growth.
yeah, because like I felt like it was a huge departure. And I understand she's supposed to be older, wiser, and all that, but I feel like it was a huge departure from the character of Ahsoka. You know what I mean? Like that makes sense. Like from some of the stuff I've seen from Wet Rebels, bro, like that's I don't know. She seems like she's different. Maybe it's supposed to be that's how she's supposed to be, but I don't know. It just seems kind of I don't know, a little off to me. But I mean that's how they wanted to portray it. 'Cause I know Dave Filoni, that's his creation, man. He loves him some Ahsoka, man. He got to put her in everything.
Yeah,
But yeah, I give it like a 6.5, bro. It wasn't bad.
yeah,
Like I said, it's just just that stuff that I was talking about, man. I just felt like they got to do better with story, man, with the Star Wars stuff. Like I said, you already know how I feel about um Star Wars is supposed to be, event films.
yeah.
So you want to make the shows events. I feel like these shows are kind of like little throwaway shows. No, use throwaway. I'm sorry. Let me. It's like
Glue shows.
just like shows. Like okay, that's on. I watch that. Like you just like you randomly picking a show on Netflix or something. What it feels like. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's
Yeah,
not like one of them like yo, I gotta watch this show. Like
yeah,
and that's why I say like they got the TV stuff is killing the brand of Star Wars because like I said they're falling flat with the products. It's really just for the fans, and then on top of that, it's just like you're not. I don't feel like you're putting your all into it. Like I said, man, every Star Wars movie other than Solo made $1 billion.
yeah.
That's another reason why I need to be on the screen, bro. Because you're not
Yeah,
making money. You're not making as much money from just streaming. Because like I said, with streaming, you don't know how much you're making off the streaming as far as people subscribing to the stream.
yeah,
I mean, sorry, not streaming. I mean, sorry to the streaming app. You don't know how many people are subscribing to it based off of your show.
yeah.
but I know how much I'm making off that movie if it hits the box office, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And so that's why I said like every Star Wars movie under Kathleen Kennedy's made over $1 billion other than Solo. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they're making money hand over fist with the Star Wars movies, which I don't know why they ain't even put anything together. But there's rumors that Kathleen Kennedy might be gone in December. So
That's all of the promises and not fulfilling them.
facts. But yeah, man. You got any thoughts, man, before we get on to the next thing?
No, just looking forward to the next step when it comes to Star Wars,
Whoa,
especially the.
what come out next? The Acolyte?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang, when that come out?
That I'm not sure. That I'm not sure.
I guess,
I just
man.
know it's around the corner. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it might be. No, it's we are in October.
Yeah, it's going by fast, man.
December? Maybe. You think a Star Wars
Maybe.
in
Well,
November?
yeah, that's when they love to drop Star Wars movies now.
Yeah, now,
Is
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's December. They're heavy in December, so it's
That
like
might it might be.
it's like spring and spring or late winter through early fall is Marvel, and November, December is Star Wars. They're
Which sucks. It
consistently,
used to be May, but it's all good.
yeah, exactly.
All right, man. We about to get into some Batman talk, man. I got my shirt on. I'm ready.
Get
Uh,
it.
yeah, man. We about to get into this guy here. We get into some Batman talk, man. Listen, guys, we are going to talk about our favorite bat suits and Batmobiles, guys. So, you want to do the suits first? Okay, okay.
Yeah, let's get it. Get
All
it.
right, man. Let's get this thing going, man. So this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna give Cuz gonna give one of his, and I'm gonna give one of mine. We're just gonna go back and forth that way. So, all right, man. You ready to
All right.
do it?
Yeah, man, let's get it.
All
All right,
right.
so my number five is Batman Begins. That suit for just the overall storyline of Batman Begins to me was fantastic.
Oh, I got
Uh,
the Dark Knight suit up there. That's what you talking about.
did it- yeah, yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, that's the Dark Knight.
I
Uh,
was like, remember he had the one that could turn the head in the first one in Batman
yeah,
Begins. Then he changed it to in that one in Dark Knight
nah,
Returns.
that one, that's the one. Because the one thing that we talked about with this particular trilogy, uh, the he couldn't fight as well, but the villains were awesome and the storylines were awesome. And the suit to me, especially Dark Knight when he was going up against Joker, it was that like that's when they actually got it right. It's finally like he could actually move around because you dealing with the Joker, you can't be
Right.
yeah, you got to be
He said
flexible
something.
because
What's going on over here? Oh, okay.
let me so they actually got that
Bend my
right.
whole body down and look up.
Yeah, exactly. So they actually got that right. I enjoyed that one. I actually enjoyed that one. It was fantastic. What you got?
It ain't nothing, cuz. It ain't nothing. Check this out. My number 5 is the
Oh,
Batman armor from Batman versus Predator, man. Listen, man. You're not even listening to me. You're not listening.
yeah,
Bruh. This comic, I remember, shout out to remember my one of my childhood friends, LaQuincy, man. He had the comic, and I remember reading it, bro, and I was just like, yo, when I seen this page right here, when he stepped out with his suit on,
yeah, that.
boy, I was like, what? Still remember to this very day, bro. Like the way the mask is,
Hmm.
like you don't have like you don't have the eye holes on it like it normally does.
Yeah,
But man, listen, bro, that suit was so fire to me, man. And I thought that was the reason why he beat the I thought it had like some kind of like special abilities with it or something. It was just
yeah,
armor. It was him just in the armor. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that sucker was fire, man. He was fire.
He had a sense of plan.
Yeah. Cause he got beat in the first, I think like first two uh uh books, and then in that one, that was the last, that was like a 3-parter. And that was the last one, man, where he came back with that armor or whatever. And I was just like, man, this mug is fire, bro. All right, man. What you got next?
Let's bring it. So my number four, we got to go with Michael Keaton. This is a classic, 89, 91 ish. This suit was nice. It was simple, but it gives you the utility belt standing out, the yellow logo. You had the yellow background for the bat's symbol. I love this one. What made me fall in love with it even more was the Flash movie
Yep.
with them bringing it back out. It's like, yo, being able to just watch him fly, being able to watch him do work. Yo, this suit, it's just simple and classic. I think this is what and you think of old school Batman, classic Batman. This is what pops in your head. Being able to get the job done. Like this was by far a great suit and great creation. Like, yo,
So
because for me, this is like seeing Batman on big screen first time type suit.
yeah.
Uh, it's
So
always a
nostalgia, pretty
love.
much.
Exactly, it's always a love for me.
I was gonna say, so with this suit, he had three different iterations. I like with you out of all three of them, I like this one better. It was more sleeker. I like the
Yeah,
way the ab was looking on the suit.
yeah,
The the Batman Returns was more like square in the ab area, and
yeah.
then
It looked
like the one from the Flash was kind of like a combination of both of them.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you. I like this one a whole lot better, bro. All right, cuz you think you're doing something out here, huh?
Hey,
Check this
good.
out, man. Check this out, man. Shout out to John Paul Valley, aka Azrael, as Batman in the dark. Sorry, with the Nightfall storyline. When I was a kid and I read this, man, this is the storyline where Bane broke the back of Batman, of course.
Yeah,
Um, a very good story, man. I recommend one. If you ain't watched that, read that one yet, bro, I recommend you read that one too. Um, but yeah, so this is the suit that he put together. It was a combination of the bat suit and his suit. That's Rio's actual suit,
yeah.
and he took over for Batman while he was healing. And this was the suit he had on, man. I had this toy. I don't know if you remember. I had this toy.
It looks familiar. I think
Yeah,
so.
I had this toy, and man, yeah, that's boy, bro. This suit was when I first saw this, I was like, man, I thought it was still Batman or whatever. Like I heard about them being a new Batman or whatever. And I
Yeah,
thought maybe they just changed Batman's suit up. I'm like, oh man, he changed it up kind of fire. And
yeah,
then when I actually read it, I'm like, oh, it's not actually Bruce Wayne anymore. It's John Paul Valley. So,
yeah.
but yeah, the Nightfall Batman suit, man. Like I said, man, if you ain't read that one, bro, go read that storyline, bro.
I like my
All right, man,
number
what you got? What you got? Number
three,
three.
Arkham Knight. So
Okay,
with this
okay.
one, what so I love the storyline, this overall, especially for the video game. I between the video game and it's mainly the video game for me when it comes to the Arkham Knight. So it's smooth, it's sleek. The This is like so most of the time when it comes to Batman, he's in the city Gotham itself, but with Arkham Knight I feel like he has to be different. You know, he has to be not as more brutal, but he has to be able to withstand a lot more than anything any of the time because he's locked on the island with everything happening, and he doesn't have as much protection as far as like. Uh, Going around him. Because even if you, so he has to be more stealthy, has to have better gadgets. So if you look at his utility belt, it's dark. Him being able to go from spot to spot, being able to for fear in people, it's best to go that black on black. You know, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a amazing setup. The cow, being able to, if you see, going from Michael Keaton's suit to this one, with from more, Michael Keaton's has a more open and capish. This
Mm-hmm.
one, it actually covers him up more up top, and closed off, so you actually see a larger symbol as well. Yeah, I think this is a dope one.
And the way that mug come on and off, man, it's clean too. It like opens up and make that sound. It
Yeah,
like pops open.
yep. I
Yeah,
love
it
this
is
one.
fire. Huh, so you out here showing off, huh?
Trying
But
to.
number three. Listen, man,
Yeah.
for all my Flashpoint fans out there,
Uh,
Thomas Wayne Batman suit is fire. You
yep.
understand? This is why a lot of people wanted to see him, a live action version of him, man. This dude is a beast. Of
Yep.
course, a whole lot different from Bruce Wayne. He likes to kill and he carries guns.
Hmm.
As you can see, the two guns on his hip there. I like the two pointy areas of on his shoulder to symbolize the actual bat. I like the red that accents behind the bat symbol. His bat symbol is a whole lot like sleeker and wider, so
Yeah.
I like that too. But yeah, man, the red and the gray and the black all together, man, it's fire, man. I like this suit. I like Thomas Wayne too, man. Not just because he's just a different character than Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot
Yeah.
more brutal.
Yeah.
Actually, doesn't mind killing. You know, after losing his wife and his son. Well, I mean, he lost her, but you know, of course, she turned into the Joker.
Yeah.
But Bruce ended up dying in the alley that day, other than the parents. So that was created by the Flashpoint. But yeah, man, I definitely love the Batman Flashpoint suit. Thomas Wayne, fire.
You.
All right, man. What you got at number two?
So
You
we
got
gotta.
to.
Whenever you talk about Batman, so you gotta talk about Batfleck. Okay. As we've talked about, especially when it comes to our favorite nerd moments on movies, him in the warehouse. He can't do the warehouse in a weak suit. You know what I'm saying? Like this one is just
This
this
suit
is
can't be weak.
exactly this is the brutal Batman suit. Like he could break you. Uh,
Literally.
it's this scene. This is fantastic. To me, I think this suit brings it more realistic. Bat suit. You got the symbol across his chest. It's thicker. You can see his. I say you. Whenever you talk about Batman, you always got to talk about the utility belt. As you see his for his belt, it to me it has the proper gadgets or proper accessibility as far as gadgets. Have them the big pockets on the front side, being able to pull out whatever he needs for certain situations. But yeah, this bat suit is fantastic. The short
Mm,
ears on top of it. To me, it feels kind of like a paying a little bit of homage to Adam West, just because of the short ears. That's how his was.
hmm
While bringing it to the future with the bat symbol and everything. But this one, I don't care what anybody say. Ben Affleck as Batman, this suit was perfect for him. This is fantastic.
Do you prefer long or short ears?
I like short.
Same. All right, man. You wilding
Yeah.
out here, cuz. Check it out. Number two.
Yeah. It,
Number two
yeah.
is the Batman suit. Listen, this is different.
It's
Uh
almost made my list.
yeah, this is more practical.
Mhm.
I like the fact that the symbol, I got that shirt too with the bat symbol.
Yeah.
I like that symbol because it's the gun. It's his gun. The gun that killed his parents cut in half. He
Whoa.
made it to a symbol. Yeah. So that's what made it fire, man. And like it's more practical. It's a tactical, practical suit, is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, it looked like something he made himself, kind of put together himself. I like that. I like the aspect of that. The one now there's one thing I did not like. I like for Batman to sneak up on you,
Yeah.
and the boots are very clunky, so you can kind of hear him coming from a mile away. That's the only part I didn't like. But other than that, man, just the look of it, man, the practical look of it, the way that, like you said, his utility belt is like an actual like real utility belt on there. He could do a lot of different things with the suit, man. Like I said, I like the way the mask and like the neckline where the cape and everything is. Like you said,
Yeah.
he could turn his head and stuff, And
Yeah.
I like how the cape makes a collar that protects his neck. I
Yeah.
like that part too. Like it's fire, man. That's a fire suit, man. I might watch that tonight, man, before I go to bed. That's how fire it is. All right, cuz. Let's get to them number one spot. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, of course you
What?
gotta. Yes, you already know you gotta go Batman Beyond when it comes to the
Mm-mm-mm.
suit. This was like automatic. Like when we decided to go with the as far as trying to put a list together for the bat suits, I automatically put Batman Beyond at number one. Like, okay, this number one. Now I need to figure out the rest of them because oh man, I love that's the just seeing the suit. We know how he's able to fly the electricity, the full face cover. It doesn't have the lower mouth showing, so it's full protection. Just the high techness. I think this suit was amazing. It also breaks my heart that after the failure of Flash in the box office, we have less of a chance to see this on the big screen. But this suit, especially on the cartoon, I've been rewatching the cartoon.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why you said Batman Beyond.
yeah, I've been watching it, so it's like this is fresh in my brain. I love the suit. It's fantastic. I don't care what anybody says. This is the Batman suit that you want when you out here in these streets.
And no, you said it's the Batman suit that they deserve, people deserve.
Exactly. I love
I
it.
want.
And the suit itself is like a utility belt. Like he doesn't have one. He doesn't have the utility
Yeah, he
belt.
don't. You're
Like
right.
it's the suit itself does everything that he needs. The claws, the cape, like
The grappling hook.
exactly, like it does it all. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
I just want you to know that you are wrong with your number one pick.
What?
This is the number one pick right here. Listen, man. You're wilding out here, cuz. Check this out, man. The Ben Affleck Batman suit from Batman vs. Superman. Listen,
Yeah,
one of the greatest comic book storylines of all time
yeah,
is The Dark Knight Returns. And this suit comes straight from there. Greatest suit. This might be the greatest Batman suit to ever don the big screen. It's the best suit of all time that don the big screen. Listen, the fact that, like you said, the look of it, the way it looks like a practical suit, but it's actually like kind of like made in the same vein as like the other Batman suits.
yeah,
I like the short ears. Like I said, the big Batman symbol in the middle, the exact same Batman symbol from Batman Return of the Dark Knight. Like this suit's perfect, bro. Like
yeah.
it's the gray with the black. I know a lot of people wanted to see the gray on big screen. To be honest with you, bro, I think we're gonna see the gray again.
We
I
have
think
to.
we might see blue. We might see gray and blue under James Gunn. I really feel it. Like it don't have to necessarily be like a bright blue. It can be like a dark blue,
Yeah,
like a dark gray, dark blue. I can see that. But like you said, man, I like the way it looks. It looks practical. It looks like it's a tactical suit. Like you said, the utility belt, man, it looks like it's been used. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is dark on him, man. So that way he can hide in the shadows. Like you don't need nothing bright. I can see you come with that bright yellow, bat symbol
yeah,
on your chest. But
yeah.
this one, man, is very practical, man. I love it, man. It's my favorite Batman suit of all time, man. Favorite Batman suit of all time.
It's a dope
But
one.
yeah, man. Listen, while we doing this list, y'all, go ahead and let us know down below, like, what's some of y'all's favorite Batman suits. So all right, cuz what we got next?
Well, you know we gotta keep it rolling with when we talking about our Batman. Our next
What?
one up is the Batmobiles. Right. So this one was a little bit tough for me to be able to figure out which one was number five. But I got to go with the Michael Keaton Batmobile.
Mm,
This one, like I said, it's the nostalgia, the sleek, it's the power in the engine, being able to get through them Gotham streets. This is what you want. This it's a beautiful car. The sleekness. It reminds me of a Formula One. car with the how low it is and
Yeah.
how smooth. Uh, it's just taking the F1 car and throwing it into a major city and rolling up on people. I absolutely love it. It has uh, the uh, uh, the fire kicking out the back. This this is the type of Batmobile you want when you rolling up, trying to take Vicky Vale out in the
So,
street.
right.
This is a dope Batman car. Batmobile. I love it. Absolutely love it. What you got?
Yeah, man. Let's see what we got next for me. Cuz you sleeping on this one right here, man. Check it out.
Yeah,
The Batman animated show Batmobile. This
yo,
joint is fire.
yeah,
It's like it looks like a more futuristic version of the Michael Keaton Batman, which is why I like it. And I like the
yeah,
color scheme on it too. The color scheme is fire. Like the
yeah.
blue parts on there light up. Like you said, it got that one big huge pipe in the back. This I like the sleekness, like I said, of it, man. It looks futuristic, man. I like it. I like it. It's one of my favorite Batmobiles. All right, man. What you got at number 4?
You know I'm a gamer, so I had to have something with the game. We got the Arkham
Facts.
Knight Batmobile to me was fantastic. It comes with a massive cannon on the backside of it that pops up and start knocking things down. You can see like this one kind of reminds me of uh, having a souped up four wheeler rolling through the streets, like being
Yep.
able to this is basically an ATV roll through the streets, faster than most sports cars, stronger than most utility vehicles. You know, this is what Batman needs rolling through Arkham. Like I said, Arkham is different. When that's the only spot that you're fighting Arkham Island, fighting the villains. This is the type of thing that you need because you're going to have to get up out of there, getting to cross the bridge, getting back both sides of the bridge, being able to get to different areas. This to me was a great Batmobile. Absolutely love it. That's my number 4.
Facts. You wildin', cuz. Check this out, man. The Tell, the Telltale Batman series
Yeah,
for the gamers out there.
yeah,
I like this one, man. But like I said, it kind of reminds me too. Like I said, just like with the first one I had here with the Batman animated series Batmobile. I like the sleekness of this.
yeah,
It looks kind of futuristic. Yet it looked like some kind of like Lambo or something combined, and it's very armory.
yeah,
And and I like the way the back of the pipes and everything stick out in the back, bro. Like this is perfect. Like I like sleek Batmobiles, man.
yeah,
If you haven't noticed,
yeah.
the sleek, quick Batmobiles, you know what I'm saying. But then I do got some on here that's different. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. My number 4 right there, man.
Yeah,
All right,
can't hate
cuz
on
man,
that. It's a nice one.
what you
But
got at number 3? Oh, what you finna say?
I was about to say how smooth that one is. Like I definitely get it, but you can't be talking about a decent Batmobile without talking about the Batman vs Superman Batmobile.
Mm,
That bad boy was putting in work, being able to take out the 18 wheelers with the cannon on it. I love the bat cannons on his Batmobiles. Like those things are fantastic, and this one by far was one of the better ones when it came to it. This one was able to deal with this. To me, this is it's can call it practical, but it's I don't know. It's to me it just seems uh, what you would want as far as trying to think, but best way to put it. For this one, it seems this is more SUV than just or utility than just your regular mobile.
yeah, it remind me of like a Mad Max car or something.
Exactly, like you're dealing with chaos, so you gotta you want to roll in chaos. All right, and this is what it is.
Right.
Like this is your chaos mobile. Like I absolutely love it. It's the design, it has your exposed tires to where uh, they are exposed, but still you have some sort of protection around them to where you'll still be able to keep rolling over everything and people. This one, it's so smooth. Like, this one is smooth. I love it. Absolutely love it. What you got?
Psh, that ain't nothing, cuz. I got mine just
Yeah,
like yours, man. Got that
yeah,
Michael Keaton
man.
Batmobile,
You
man.
gotta
Listen,
have it. You gotta
nostalgia,
have it.
nostalgia. You got to
Mhm.
put it in there, like you said, man. Love the sleekness. This was a huge departure, man, from the Adam West Batman. Because remember, we had Adam West, and then we came to the Michael Keaton Batman. So yeah,
Yeah,
like you
man.
said, man, this is different, man. The engine, you hear that, boom, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
as it's driving. The way the little armor comes on, man. The way he controlled it with the little remote control, could tell it to
oh yeah,
stop and all that.
yep,
Yeah, man, that this is definitely my third favorite Batmobile of all time. All right, cuz man, we getting down to the nitty gritty here, man. Oh, okay, I see you, cuz. I see you.
yeah, man. See, with the animated series, Batman the animated series, like this one was fantastic.
I had that toy.
It were, yeah, this one just reminds me of the being able to sit down and just watch cartoons, and then because we everyone knows how great this series was. Uh, this it's a great nostalgia, but the sleekness, the power behind it. You can see like the wheels are totally protected. This one is like you roll in. This shows like power. All right, it has
Hmm.
like a Formula One sleekness. It still has like a Cadillac, like you rolling in power and smoothness. But it gets the job done with the cannons on the backside of it, getting to from point A to point, whooping up on some villains. Like this is what you're dealing with. If you ain't got this one on your list, you're doing it wrong. What you got?
Oh man, listen, man. This is that you talking about this bat limo that we talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
dog.
okay. Listen, man, you're wrong with your number two, man. Listen, this is number two right here, cuz you
Yeah,
sleeping, you're
I thought about this
sleeping.
one.
I say you're sleeping on the tumbler. Listen, man, this sucker when I first seen it, and remember that one scene on Batman Begins when they told him to describe it, those police
Hmm.
officers. And he's like, it's
Yeah,
a huge tank. And you see them like climbing on like buildings and jumping from building to building, bro, and just running
yeah,
through brick walls. I was like, yo, this is the Batmobile that we deserve right here. This is what we've been looking for right here, bro. This
yeah.
thing here is fire, bro. My second favorite Batmobile of all time, cuz.
Yeah,
All
I
right, man.
get it.
We get into the nitty gritty, man. Well, your number one. Ooh,
The
okay, cuz.
Batmobile. All right, so this is for y'all who don't know. This is from the
Boy,
Batman.
this is Reese bias right
Nah, 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 nah. This is just
here.
like this. It was the highway scene.
Yeah.
Going through traffic, trying to catch the penguin. Like this right
Nah,
here,
cuz.
dude.
You know
This
when this
is
got me?
where.
When remember he had it ducked off in the corner and he
Oh
started that
yeah,
engine up.
yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I died in the movie theater, boy. I
You
said,
just
Lord,
hear.
this is it right
Woo, woo,
here.
woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
hear that? I'm like, oh my God. I said, yeah,
yep.
hey.
They did the thing with this one. I love this car. This is like your practical Batmobile. Like this is pulling it into reality. Like your the way that you talked about the suit, having
Mm-hmm.
it built more into reality. This Batmobile is the same thing. Has the just a American muscle, sports car power, and then it's souped up for your crime fighting. This is what you want when you fit to go bust heads and bring down Farcone and just whooping up people in Gotham. This is what you want.
Man, you ain't never lied, but you're wrong about your number one, cuz.
No.
You was close. You was close. Listen to me, cuz when I played the Arkham games, you couldn't tell me nothing about this Batmobile. This is the most
Listen.
firest Batmobile I've ever seen in my life, bro. It's like riding a tank. It's like
Yeah.
a more souped up version of the Tumbler
Yeah.
from the Batman Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
Bro, this this is like my favorite. This is my favorite Batmobile of all time, bro. It's like you said, the things they can do, the look, the power, the
Hmm.
speed, all in one, bro. Like this right here, him driving this is gonna make you say, "Nah, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I don't want no problems, no problems at all." But yeah, this is my number one right here, bro. The Arkham Batmobile, probably the
It's a
best
good one.
Batmobile, yeah, to my in my opinion. But yeah, man, those are our Batmobiles, y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, so listen, we definitely want to get y'all's opinion, man, on what's y'all's favorite Batmobiles and y'all's favorite suits, man. Go ahead and comment down below or comment here, guys, and let us know which one was y'all's favorite. Just one on the list that me and him didn't name that you guys know about. Go ahead and let us know.
Let us know.
Um, let's get into this here because there is this article that came out, man, talking about the top 5 Batman storylines. I want to get your opinion on it, man. We can go through these real quick.
Let's do it.
And kind of just there's a story on here that's missing. We're gonna get into that in a minute. In my opinion, we're
Yeah.
gonna get into that here. Of course, number one. You hear me talk about this all the time on the show. This is where the Ben Affleck Batman's uh the idea of that Ben Affleck Batman came from is from this storyline here, The Dark Knight Returns, one of, if not the greatest Batman storyline of all time. Shout out to Frank Miller for
Yeah.
this one, man. Of course, he made this one. He made Daredevil Reborn. Just a whole lot of comics, man, that changed the pop culture of comics in general, made by Frank Miller, man. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
This is definitely the greatest of all time right here. Number two, Year One. This is another one. I think I recommend you to read this one, man.
Yeah.
This is what the Matt Reeves Batman kind of got his sensibilities from. Is from Year One. Parts of the matter of fact, like the way Catwoman and stuff looks in the movie and all that. It got that from Batman Year One. This is
I
also a
love it.
Frank Miller story. So supposedly, I didn't know this. So supposedly, this Batman is supposed to be the same Batman as this Batman.
Oh.
That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but I think that I heard somebody say that they're supposed to be the same Batman because
Okay.
Frank Miller did this one too. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be dope.
yeah. Of course, the Killing Joke. This is also
He gotta
famous
have
too.
it. He gotta have the
Yeah,
killing joke.
yeah. It's Killing Joke. I give it that. You gotta you gotta have a Killing Joke on there. I'm not mad at that one. Of course, everybody knows this is the story where the Joker tries his best to show Batman that any good person can turn bad. He tried to get Jim Gordon to act out of character.
Yeah.
He shot his daughter, Barbara Gordon, and ended up paralyzing her. And he did some other things too. I think he raped her and all that stuff too.
Yeah. It
Um, yeah, it was crazy. And Batman didn't after he almost acted out of character too because I think there's like a panel at the end where it looks like he choked the Joker. People are thinking that Batman actually might have killed him at the end. That's still a debate. People are
yeah.
still kind of debating that or whatever. I don't think he killed him
Nah, nah,
because
definitely not
I
that.
think he actually put his hand on his shoulder and was like laughing with him or whatever. But yeah. Number four. This is another one. Long Halloween. This is a good one too. There's a animated 2-part animated movie that's out right now. I seen it. Matter of fact, I
Yeah.
watched it again like a couple weeks ago on Max. But yeah, the Long Halloween. This is another classic right here, bro. This is
Yeah.
definitely another classic.
We
And
need to
an
we need to
underrated
see the movies.
storyline. Underrated storyline. The Court of Owls. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You might have heard me talk about this before. If they put the Court of Owls in a Batman movie, it is over. You understand me?
Yeah.
Over. Okay. Put the Court of Owls in a Batman movie, it is over. Uh, this is probably the best Batman material to me in the New 52 is the
Yep.
Court of Owls.
Yep.
Like I said, so popular right now that they're trying to add it to different mediums like video games and animated stuff. Like I said, they have Court of Owl like animated movie. Yeah, I like the storylines of the Court of Owls. It's very interesting to show that there was this group of people that was hidden that Batman didn't even know about,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah, that's like molding the history and everything of Gotham that a lot of people don't know about. They work in the shadows, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, so that's the fifth one. Look, man, there's another story that I think should be on this list, and that's Nightfall. We just talked about that here. a minute
Oh,
ago.
yeah,
Yeah, talked about that a minute ago with That's Real. I think that Nightfall storyline should be on there. Um, as far as that's the story that you always heard the phrase "I broke the bat"
yeah,
from Bane. A lot of that too came. If you saw Dark Knight Return, the movie, um, with Christian Bale, they they took sensibilities from Nightfall.
yeah,
When you saw Bane pick him up, break his back or whatever, a lot of that came from that sensibilities from Nightfall.
yeah.
For those who don't know, Nightfall is a no. I can't tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. You gonna read it? Cause
Hey, yeah,
okay, never mind.
yeah.
I
Hold
was
that
gonna
one
break
down.
it down. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, my
hold
bad.
that one.
I was gonna tell the story, but yeah, it's a good story, man. Definitely a good story, man. Joker, John Paul Valley went crazy, man.
Yeah.
Robin was trying to stop him. Tim Drake's Robin. I remember the story, man, where Dick Grayson. Sorry.
Shit.
I try my bad, bro. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. That's our Batman takes today, man.
Yeah, man. Had to get this in.
Yes, sir. How much time we got left? Oh man, I gotta hurry. All right, cuz listen, man. With all that being said, man, what are you watching? No,
So Castlevania just dropped, so I'm gonna be getting on that.
done.
Loki just dropped, gonna be getting in on that. Still I got to get into Wrexham. Got to finish up on The Witcher as well. So those are the main things got to get into, and then still reading the Injustice. God, that is
I
fantastic.
told you,
It is fantastic. Just going from book to book, like oh my god! Like I said, I played the video game, so I have an overall idea of it. But
hmm
the
the
it's
book
complex.
dives like deeper into
It's,
it, bro.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
different. It's absolutely different. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. What you watching?
man. I got stuff you ain't even watching right now. The John Wick spinoff Continental came out, so I've been watching that.
I started it. I got 30 minutes into it, and then it's like, nah, I'm gonna have to like just find
Like,
time.
focus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just watch it. Yeah, that one looks.
yeah. I'm on because it's only 3 movies. I mean, it's the 3 movies, 3 episodes, but the episode's like an hour and a half long or whatever. So
Yeah, yeah,
like, I'm on episode 2. Like, I probably got like 30 or 40 minutes left,
Mhm.
and then what else? Oh, we watching Gen V. We saw the first 3 episodes of Gen V,
I was about to watch that, but my coworkers were like, "No, you got to wait on that one," because I was gonna watch it on our way back from Phoenix.
bruh.
Yeah,
That's so crazy, bro.
yeah,
You like the boys, man. You definitely gonna love Gen V.
fantastic.
I've been watching a ton of One Piece stuff, man.
Yeah,
Uh, all the different like One Piece movies on there, little animated movies and stuff. I keep saying
yeah,
animated. Sorry, anime movies.
yeah.
I've been watching that. Um, I think that's about it, man. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, of course, Ahsoka. Just finished Ahsoka.
Of course.
Gonna watch Loki. I'm trying to watch it tonight. Man, I got 2 shows we gotta do today.
Yeah.
Well, 3 for me. I'm doing this one, and I got 2 more I gotta do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that in today. I know me, and my wife I know she want to watch it, but she waiting on me.
Yeah.
Um, and I think that's about it, bro. But yeah, man, Continental,
Yeah.
the fight
It looks
scenes,
like
man, very John Wickish.
yeah.
And Gen V, man, you gotta go watch Gen V, bro.
Yeah. I'm
That's
gonna get
man.
up on those.
I don't know who the creator of the boys is, the showrunner is, man, but that dude is a genius.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, man. That's all I got today, man. You got anything else, man, you want to add before we roll?
Just congratulations to the writers getting what they want. They stood strong. They stayed together. Was able to get it done. I'm proud of y'all. Happy for y'all. Get that money. Get the residuals. Get the health care. Get taken care of. Y'all deserve it. American workers deserve it to be able to have the type of economy we have. It's also funny that Drew Barrymore's writers have decided not to return. That's on
Facts. What's
decided.
that word called? Cause oh, karma. Yep.
It's sad when try to have people that brought to break the lines, and they call them scabs. And all she had to do was wait. Actually, it was what, a week and a half, or something like that.
Something
It's
like
just,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
two at the most.
exactly. Just had to wait, do the right thing. All you had to do is do the right thing, support your people, and she decided not to. So, and she don't have writers now. Sucks to be her. Hey, that's all I got.
I don't feel sorry for it, but hey, it is what it
At
is.
all. Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right, man. So now at least with them having the writers signed on, we can finally get some of the. Now you're starting to hear the news starting to break about what's coming out and all that stuff. So
Yep.
now they can start writing scripts and all that stuff. We'll get to the actors later. Let's just go ahead and get this movie started as far as like a script and all that stuff, and then we'll work with the actors later.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. With all that being said, man, listen, guys, it is your boy Real.
It's your boy Will.
Listen, guys, we'll be back here next Saturday, man. Y'all stay geeks.
Hey, time,
Oh, got my face.
please.
And we out, man.